Hey everyone, so today I'm filming a tutorial on one of my very favorite summer makeup looks. It is a summer bronze eye face. I sort of show you how I did all my bronzer and everything too. In the summertime, bronzer is my very best friend. So this is just one of my favorite looks. I feel like I'm sitting back really far. I made it a point to sit back really far, otherwise I looked naked. And I figured that it would be better to just do that than to make myself uncomfortable, to make you uncomfortable, to make us all uncomfortable, because phantom nakedness is just, it's never good. So I really hope that you guys enjoy this one. This is one of my very favorite makeup looks in the summertime. I feel like I said that already, but it totally is. It's so easy. I'm using my Too Faced Chocolate Bar palette. I know I use this a lot. I talk about it a lot, but it is so freaking versatile. And rather than saying, oh, you need a million different things, it's just cool. You can do so much with it. So that's what I'm going to be using, but you can definitely recreate it with what you got. So if you want to see exactly how I did it, then keep watching. Alright, so first, I already applied my IT Cosmetics CC Cream, and I decided to apparently pretend to apply it with a Sephora 56 brush. No big deal. Next, I'm using the Prep and Prime in Radiant Rose by MAC. And I'm going to blend that in with an F86 brush by Sigma. I just sort of use that to pat it in. I love this for my under eye area, even though it's quite large. It just works really well. It sort of pulls it down just enough. And then I put just a little bit on my brow bone, just to sort of cover up any discoloration. Then I'm using my beloved Chanel Bronze Universal with my Marc Jacobs Big Bronzer Brush. I just sort of apply that in the area kind of where I would contour, but it's going to be a much softer effect. We're definitely not like super like harshly contouring with this. We're just wanting it to be really soft. And the biggest thing with this is to make sure that you blend it out really, really well. Since that was so soft, I decided to use the IT Cosmetics CC Plus Radiance Ombre Bronzer in Warm Radiance. That is a mouthful. With that, I like to use my angled Chanel No. 2 powder contour brush. I just love this so much for bronzer, powdered bronzer especially. It's so, so great for contouring. And I like to put just a little bit on my brow bone, as you can see. A little easier than the Chanel. Next, I'm taking my Sigma F35 brush and my Laura Mercier Secret Brightening Powder, and I'm just setting my under eye concealer. It just really brightens it up. Oh, and I applied some on my nose for some random reason. Next, for the eyes, as a base, I'm using my NARS Pro Prime Smudge Proof Eyeshadow Base. It looks like I applied a ton. I don't think I did. Anyways, I put it on my under eye area, on my lid, just make sure it's blended. I'm using my Too Faced Chocolate Bar palette, and I'm going to take that pretty gold on an E60 brush by Sigma and pat it all over my lid. It's going to kind of work as our base color, so I'm not really careful with where I apply it. I just sort of pat it on everywhere. It's such a beautiful gold. I'm just blending, more blending. Then with this, probably my favorite brush ever, the E44 by Sigma, I'm using this beautiful bronze color. I swear this brush does not get enough love, and I recently discovered my mild obsession. I shouldn't say mild, it's a serious obsession with this brush. It's just perfect. You can apply color with it. It like really packs on color well for a brush that's shaped like this. It blends perfectly. Check it out. Check out all that color packing. Oh yeah. And then it works so, so great in the crease. It's just so smooth and perfect. I'll stop gushing about it. Then I'm going around with the E35, just sort of blending the edges to soften it a bit. This brush is a little more dense than like a typical blending brush, so it doesn't like blow out the color too much. Then for the lower lash line, I'm taking the E20 and that same color. This brush is just perfect for the lower lash line. And I'm just sort of connecting it, you can kind of see, to that outer edge so that it looks smooth. And focusing it mostly on the outer half. Oh. And then I'm going to use this dark color with the same brush and layer it right over, but a lot closer to the lash line. It's just going to deepen it up a little. Apparently I thought I would add some to the lid as well. And yeah, oh, and then I don't think this brush is working out as I'm going. So yep, I pull out the one that I love, again the E44. Works much better. So just deepen that outer crease just a little bit with that matte dark shade. And then for some brow highlight, I'm using the Anastasia Brow Duality Pencil in the Sand Shimmer, which is like a pretty champagne-y gold. I look so intense right here when I'm tightlining, but regardless, I'm going to tightline my eyes with the NARS Larger Than Life Pencil in Via Veneto. You can see that already made such a big difference. This pencil is just really good stuff. It doesn't irritate my eyes. It's just, to me, I really love it for tight lining. Not so much for using as a regular, like on your lid area liner. Perfect, perfect tight liner. Perfect on the waterline. And then I'm using my Kat Von D liquid liner in Trooper, and I'm just sort of creating a kind of like a medium line, not super thick, and I'm going to wing it out just a bit. Still winging, still winging. Oh, yep. Doing the other side. Even more winging. And then I'm going to use my Armani Eyes to Kill. I love this mascara so much. It is my all-time favorite. I don't know why I bother buying other stuff. It's just so great. So much length and volume. And doing the other side. Getting the bottoms. Even more mascara. Oh, gotta do some more mascara. Still not finished apparently. Can never have enough. Okay, finally finished. And that is how the eye look is completed. Next, I'm using this highlighter that I don't really think it's enough love. It's the Benefit What's Up, and it's in a stick. It is really, really easy to apply when you use it with a flat foundation brush like this one. This is by Sigma. And I just sort of dab and blend in like really quick little strokes. I think that it's just a better effect than actually rubbing the actual stick product on your face. It doesn't wipe off all your foundation or your bronzer. It just works better. Then I like to take my finger and just sort of get the product on it and dab it in the areas where I would like to highlight. It just sort of is a little more precise. And then I'm going to line my lips with a Dior Greige. This is just one of those universal colors. It's so similar to MAC Dervish. Even though it doesn't match the lip color I'm going to use perfectly, it just sort of goes with everything. And for my lip color, I'm using the NARS lipstick in Barbarella. Then I'm going to top it with the MAC Plush Glass in Instant Gold. That's my crazy, I forgot to add blush face. So I'm going to use my NARS Madly Blush, which I love so much. It's just the perfect tan, with a Sigma F40 brush. Oh, so we are finished. I hope y'all enjoyed the look, and I will talk to you very soon. Bye, guys.